you 7 days.
Okay, thank you, Chair.
So, Governor, please respond to, is it Senator Mudama? Sorry, I walked out briefly for...
No, Mr. Chairman, all I wanted to say is that we have admitted to borrowing, borrowing, because we do not have any budget for the devolution conference. I don't think even if it's allowed. I don't think if the controller budget will allow it, because we always have issues with these conferences and even subscriptions to COG. There are laws and restrictions, but we were supposed to participate, and that's why we borrowed. And we are admitting that we borrowed this money that's supposed to be refunded. The communication between the Chief Officer for Health and the Chief Officer for Finance actually is very clear, that all the departments that were facilitated should be able to refund this money in subsequent budgets. And this was in 2024. The subsequent budget, I think, is the current one. So really, we have not realized we've delayed so much, because this was it was in August of 2024. So the year is not over, and I'm sure we're going to have it funded within the year, as stipulated by law.
So on that particular borrowing of 9.4 million, I think the law says very clearly, the PFM, that such borrowing must get approval of the immediate board and the county assembly. You know, they say the law is an us, so we just follow what the law says. So, and that it should be repaid within 1 year. So, therefore, since 1 year has not elapsed, I am directing that money be refunded before the end of the 1 year. Yeah, so before the end of 1 year, that money has to be refunded, and then you communicate to this committee through the auditor, confirming that the refund has taken place within that period, the remaining period before the end of the year. Senator Chesang, do you have any more question on this?
No, Chair, I asked about the signatories of the said accounts.
Yes, signatories.
Not just that one, Chair. Just before I forget, does it mean that these borrowings, because we have a board for this hospital, so what is the work of the board if these approvals can be made, maybe just through internally without involving the board? Then, Chair, not just you know these transfers that we are talking about, the transfers and the withdrawals were made to different accounts, Chair. So maybe if we can get signatories for both accounts in different local banks. Several of these accounts, there are a number of accounts that transfers were made.
Chair, the attorney said that the CEO was to talk and then he comments. He's the one who should be given, Chair, all the questions that we are asking, Governor. And you guys are just...
Senator, just a moment. I want us to proceed systematically. Let us exhaust the matter of Senator Chesang on signatories, and then we come back to the attorney to respond to this. But take into account, I've already ruled that the money be refunded. So, Governor, respond to the matter of signatories.
So, can I be specific about the accounts?
Let him respond first to the signatory.
So that he can respond to all the accounts that I'm requesting for the signatories.
Okay. What do you have now?
There is the county government of Trans Nzoia Hospital revenue at KCB. To be specific, account number 115-8028-296. There is also County Government of Trans Nzoia Operational Account, KCB, account number 115-8028-113. Then there is a Kitale County Referral Hospital Operation. That is account number 011-0012-087-0001. That is at Cooperative Bank. And finally, there is a Kitale County Hospital Social Scheme. That is account number 661-000-4128 at EcoBank. Thank you, Chair.
Chair, point of order, Chair.
Yeah, what's your point of order?
What's the standard procedure? Because I thought the senator for the concerned county, when he appears as a member, as a friend of this committee, I think these documents should also be tabled before the committee procedurally, whatever accounts he's talking about.
Let me consult. Let me just deal with this matter. The clerk, the senator has asked, what is the standard procedure? Because the senator of Trans Nzoia, being the senator of the area, has a better understanding of his county than all of us. But then we need to align that to the standard procedure. So the clerk, you can tell us the standard procedure, which will allow the senator to provide what he has.
Thank you, Chair. The information that the senator is providing is information that we would say is secondary to the issues that are being discussed in the audit report. And there is information that the office of the clerk is not privy to. So we would request that, as per the procedure, is that the information is submitted through the office of the clerk, and it will be received by the committee, and it will be treated as now part of the documents that are supporting the queries that have been raised by the Auditor General. Thank you.
Well, I will give the directive that since you know, that's why we allow senators of the respective counties to sit in our meetings.
Maybe before you give that directive, just 1 second.
Yes.
Audit number 6. That's all that information you're asking for. Audit query number 6. Look at our response has listed all those accounts.
But Governor, I don't see any signatories for these accounts here. I'm not seeing any signatories here.
You can give the signatories now as a subsequent question, supplementary question. You can provide now.
Okay. So these are the accounts that you have?
Yes.
EcoBank, Cooperative Bank?
SBM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you can give us the signatories to those accounts.
So the chief officer, you can give them.
The chief officer.
Thank you. The first account, that is KCB operation account number 1158-022-113. The signatory is the county chief officer and the departmental accountant. For the account, the next account, KCB revenue account, number 1158-028-296, the signatories are the chief officer and the departmental accountant. For the third account, name EcoBank, account number 66-1041-28, the signatories are the medical superintendent for the hospital and the hospital administrator. The fourth account, SBM, account number 40238079-701, the signatories and the revenue accountant or revenue officer. Name KCRH at Cooperative Bank, account number 011-0012-08-7, superintendent and the health administrator. Thank you, Chair. The social scheme at EcoBank, account number 66, it is repeated, Chair. The signatories are the medical superintendent and the health administrator. Thank you. The NHIF bank at SBM, it's again repeated from the previous page. The signatories are the county chief officer and the revenue accountant. Thank you, Chair.
So, Senator Chesang, has that covered all the accounts you are raising?
Yes, Chair. So maybe just lastly, because of we don't have any certified bank statements. Maybe as they come, the 7 days you have given to submit other documents, they can also submit certified bank statements for these accounts. Thank you.
So, Governor?
I think the bank statements are part of the document that were audited, weren't they? And they should be available. Because how do you audit without looking at bank statements?
Auditor?
Chair, the bank statements are now available. They have been availed by them.
You have had an...
and they have been reviewed.
You have looked at them?
Yes.
Okay, so I think you can avail them to the committee, to the clerk. The clerk, please, get the statements from the auditor for our consideration. Okay. Volume 1, do you?
But for which financial year, Chairman?
Yeah, we don't have the volume 1. I'm told it had some errors, so. Yes. Okay. So
all the bank statements are in volume 1 of our next year's.
Okay. So you can be provided before you leave for Kitale?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, Chairman.
For which financial year, Chair? Just to be specific.
The year under audit.
For 2020, because we are dealing with the 2023-2024. I'm presuming it is for 2023. Auditor, what is financial year?
23-24 financial year.
23-24.
Yes.
Okay, it's for 23-24. You have any more information? You can give us.
No, Chair, I was just asking, as the Chief Officer for Finance was saying here, the most importantly, I was requesting for 2021, 22.
21, 22.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, 21, 22.
21.
Now we have for 2023, 2024. But what about for 2021, 2022, 2023?
22?
23.
23.
Yes.
Commit, if they're not here, we'll provide them.
Okay.
The bank statements, you can't hide
So-
in the bank. Just get them from the bank.
That's
We'll provide them within the 7 days you've guided.
Okay. So, honorable members, and if there is no any further issue on this matter, we are 5 minutes away from the chamber. So, I think the other, as we noted, that there were the issue of disclaimer, opinion.
Proceed, just for information. I'm sure members will be wondering how an entire county can have only one level 4 hospital.
Yes.
Because yes, KC has been auditing. Before we came into office, all the level 4 hospitals had been downgraded to level 3 because they were not measuring up to the services that were needed at that level. But from 2022, when we entered office, we've ensured now we have got 9 level 4 hospitals. I believe in the subsequent audit, all of them are going to be audited so that they start abiding by the law. Ondoe kienyeji ambayo iko huko. And then you may not see KCH in our records again for the subsequent years because all the services have been moved to Amala Kijana Teaching and River Hospital, which again for the record is a level 4 hospital. We do not have a level 5 hospital in Trans Nzoia. We simply moved the service from one level 4 facility which had been condemned because it was not good for human habitation, and moved the services to the Amala Kijana Teaching and River Hospital. It's not even a referral hospital, it's a level 4 facility. That's just for information. So the next year when you're talking about Amala Kijana, you'll be wondering where the KCH go. That is it. And then we're going to have more facilities audited because there are several of them that are at that level.
So honorable members, because of time, I think we are going to stop at that point. On the issue of disclaimer opinion, I have consulted the clerk and the auditors on it, and the position is that the 2024-2025 financial audit is about to begin. So I think the auditor will carry out that audit covering that period and taking into account that we have raised the matter of opening balances and the matter of closing balances for 2021-2022 and prepare an audit report for 2024-2025 that will cover all the matters that we have raised because a special audit, I'm told from the OAG, and Mark is here to confirm, because of the limited resources they have, they would want to combine it with the current audit, which is about to begin. After the county has submitted the financial statements for 2024-2025. So that will be covered within that period. And then this committee will have an opportunity to examine it as well. All I am asking is that the relevant documents that needs to be provided, please, they should be provided to the auditor to examine every aspect that is included in the financial statements for 2024-2025. Secondly, the issue of the borrowings, we also expect that it should be covered in the 2024-2025 financial statement. That means the refunds must have been paid by then, and we will verify that in that financial year 2024-2025. Then there is this problem of bookkeeping errors. We spend a lot of time on it, and we hope that in the 2024-2025 financial year there will be no repeat of that issue. We expect the accounts to align to the template, the standard template that is provided by Treasury. That's the Public Sector Accounting Standards Board template. There was also the matter of internal governance, the failure to establish internal audit committee. I think that one, it is a matter that the auditor is indicating that the county is making progress because they are utilizing the county audit unit. We expect that this matter will be fully resolved when you come back. There is the issue of lack of policy documents, which again is a governance issue. Again, we expect that that matter should be concluded in the next audit. There is the matter of course, the other matters are bookkeeping issues, which we spend a lot of time on it, should also be addressed. And again, the information that we have required from the governor should also be availed, as I stated earlier, in 7 days. So, honorable members, unless there is any other issue, we have come to the end of this meeting.